Hiya, this is, if you guys don't know, you haven't been paying too much attention to cosplay recently, this is Leanna Vamp. She's lovely, she's amazing, and she is, as you could say, the woman of your dreams?
Nightmares.
Woman of your nightmares. So a lot of people know you, a lot of people don't. Just tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got into cosplay, kind of what you're doing with the craft right now.
I actually got started cosplaying a really long time ago. I've been doing conventions for quite some time now. This last San Diego, I think, was my 13th San Diego Comic-Con. So I've been going for a really long time. After a little bit, I started a show called I Love Nerd Girls, basically con highlights, interviews with celebrities and guests, and just kind of showing people what's happening at the cons. And I decided to dress up for the show. I just thought it would be way more fun to host in a costume. And it just kind of got the ball rolling for me, and that's how I got my start. And once I got started, I fell in love, and I just have been doing it ever since.
That's awesome. So if you guys can't see, maybe show them the teeth deal there. Boom. So I have to ask on behalf of the fans, because like I'm taking a chance by being behind this counter here. Are the teeth real?
Yes.
There you have it. Officially, the teeth.
Yes.
The answer is an affirmative yes. Outstanding.
The claw is real as well. I can stab lots of things with the claw.
Tell us about the very favorite cosplay that you've ever done. What's your very favorite?
The favorite question is always really hard for me because everything means something to me in a different way, and I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into everything. So it's typically one of my newer outfits is my favorite. Freddy has always been one of my favorites. Ash is a newer costume that I absolutely am in love with. I love my female Ash. One of my top favorites, I guess I'll give you top three. The top three would be Freddy, Ash, and my Femme Trooper, female Stormtrooper armor. I just love it. I feel so awesome when I wear it. I feel like I could just go walk the dog in it, and it would just be amazing. So.
You know, you really should go walk the dog in it.
I really should. I'll do a video of it when I do.
So for ladies such as yourself that delves into like the supernatural and the scary and whatnot, tell me about, have you ever had like a weird supernatural experience in real life?
I have. So I have, I had a cat, and I had her for she was 16 years old going on 17 when she passed away. So I had her pretty much my whole life. And she was at my parents' house. I had moved out already, but she still lived there, and she passed away. And it had been maybe a couple months since she'd passed away. My dad buried her in the backyard, so she's buried back there. And my parents were out of town, and I was in charge of going over to water the plants. They have an acre lot, so they have a lot of trees and stuff. So it was during summer, so I'd go over there like 3 times a week. And I was in the backyard one day. I was by myself. No one was in the house. And I'm watering, and I see something jump up in the window, and I look over my shoulder, and I just see like my cat sitting in the window. And so I'm watering. I don't really think anything of it because it's such a normal thing. That's where she would sit and like bathe in the sun. And then it hit me. She's not here anymore. And I look back and I see something jump down, and you see the kind of the curtain move a little bit, and it freaked me out because at first I'm like, there's something in the house, and then I kind of panicked a little bit, and then I just realized it was her. I wasn't there when she passed away, my dad was, and it was kind of her way of like, to me it was her way of saying like, goodbye, I'm okay. So it was really cool. It was a little scary, but I was really grateful that I had that experience.
That is so cool. Well, and what was the kitty's name again?
Her name was Patches.
Patches? Patches showed up at your window? Oh my God.
She's my screensaver. She's been my screensaver for years, and she probably forever will be. Yeah, my baby.
That's so sweet. So as I've been walking around the convention here, I've talked to a lot of people, ran into them, and people are very excited that you're here. And you represent something in cosplay to a lot of people. Like you're an inspiration, and a lot of ladies look up to you a lot, and they say, I was scared to get into cosplay, and then I found Leanna Vamp, and she kind of became my inspiration for doing this. Can you speak a little towards that, and like just anything that you might want to say to all the cosplayer folks out there, if they're looking to get into it or if they're having a tough time with it, anything like that?
For me, this whole thing is absolutely amazing. When people come up to me and tell me stories of how I inspired them or something that I did really made them want to get into cosplay, that means the world to me. I never thought that myself, like that I would have any sort of impact on anybody in that way. So when people come up to me with stories like that, like hits me so hard. I mean, sometimes like people will tear up telling me stories, and then I'm crying and they're crying and we're all crying, and I'm like, it's like such a beautiful thing. I think it's amazing that I can have an impact on somebody's life. And when people ask for advice, I just tell them to go for it. I feel like sometimes people are expecting to give them rules, or you do this and then that's how you do it. But there's no rules to cosplay. Cosplay is, I do it for fun, and if you're having fun, my mentality is if you're having fun, you're doing it right. So like I tell people ask all the time, and I say, if you want to go to the store and buy everything, and you put that costume on and you feel awesome, you're doing it right. If you want to make everything from the boots all the way to the wig, then you're doing it right. All it is about having fun, and if you're having fun, that's all that there is to it.
That's awesome. That's so cool. You know, you are just an absolute inspiration, and lovely and amazing, and thank you so much for being here. How do people find you online?
If you go to my website, that's probably the easiest way, leannavamp.com. I have links to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If you just Google my name, Leanna Vamp, everything pops up.
Outstanding. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Hugs? Careful, careful. Thank you very much. Bye.